Hey guys, my name is Crystal and today I'm be working on this table right here. This video is part of the Unique Antique Challenge, the Embellishments edition hosted by me and Levon over at Statement Designs. Of course, I have to start off with the dreaded prep work right here. Cleaning, I'm using a sponge with a little scrubby side and cleaning this baby really, really good. I also got Milo down there inspecting, making sure I'm doing a proper job. I don't plan on painting the underside of this table, but there were a bunch of staples stuck in, so I am just removing them with a butter knife. I always give my pieces a good scuff sanding, and because I'm in the house, I'm using some water in a mister bottle to help keep the dust down, and I'm just roughing up that surface to get it prepped for paint, and then I will wipe off any of that excess sanding dust with a damp paper towel.
I'm going to be using this Dixie Belle color in the barn red. Look at that. Ooh, so pretty.
I'm just going to paint on the outside edges of this table. I don't need to paint completely in the middle because I will be decoupaging in that area.
Love this red. Love it.
And I'm not worried about my coverage. I'm doing kind of like a messy coat. I want some of that brown wood to show through. I want to go in different directions with my brush strokes because that is the look I am going for.
With an artist brush and some water, I'm going to wet the white edges of this paper. Then I will gently, with my fingernail, tear away that white edge, and that's going to make it easier for me to blend my paint into the paper and give it a nice smoother looking transition.
I'm going to be using this Varathane triple thick polyurethane as my decoupage medium. I have this gorgeous made by Marley paper that my friend Dar from DIYs by Dar sent me, and a mister bottle to spray my paper first. This just kind of makes those fibers a little bit more flexible, and a piece of saran wrap. I'm going to take my Varathane triple thick poly and brush this on to this little table. That's my first step. I want to try and get it even best as I can, but that will just kind of help from your paper tearing. But this made by Marley paper is on the thicker side, so that is helpful. I'll take my mister bottle and I'm going to spray the paper just very lightly. You don't want to overspray it. And then I'm going to try and get this positioned on here in the middle as best as I can. And I do have a couple of spots where I didn't get enough of my poly under, so I'm going to go ahead and get some under there. Then I'll take my saran wrap, rub my paper, get some of those wrinkles smoothed out. A little bit more under here. And it's on.
I'll add another sheet of this paper to the bottom as well, using the same steps as I did before.
Here on the back, I'm going to take my scissors
and cut on either side of this paper, so that way I can cut it to go around this piece of wood right here.
After I cut those side pieces there, I just used my Varathane triple thick polyurethane and glued down those edges.
And I'm just going to take my paint, my red paint, and tap it along these edges. Now that this is completely dry, I'm taking a piece of sandpaper and in a downward motion, removing my excess paper like so. Then I'm going to go back in with my red paint and tap into that to blend that paper into the rest of the piece. I have my stencil tape down here. My friend Dar sent me these. Aren't they beautiful? Paint colors I will be using for my stencil is Waverly in ink, home decor chalk paint in the color called Java, and Dixie Belle in the color called Holy Guacamole. I've got all the colors here on a paper plate. And I'm going to take a stencil brush and then just gently tap my brush into the colors and offload as much as I can on to the plate. I really don't want a lot of paint on my brush, just a very small amount. I'm going to tap. Swirl, can do a little bit of swirling. I think I'm going to do these little dots over here on the side too. I'm not worried about perfection at all. But I do want to make sure I get every part of the stencil onto my table. All right, let's see how it looks.
I continued adding more stencils all over the table, just kind of wherever I felt like it needed it.
And the final step is I'm going to seal with my Varathane triple thick polyurethane. I'm going to do 2 coats on the top and on that bottom, and probably just 1 coat on the legs. And that is it for this one. Let's check out some before pics before we see the final reveal.
And make sure you all check out the playlist for this round of the Unique Antique Challenge participants. There's going to be loads and loads of inspirational pieces adorned with beautiful embellishments. I cannot wait to see everybody's projects. And don't forget to like and subscribe, comment down below, tell me what you think. I will have the playlist linked down below as well as on the end screen, so check them out there, as well as Levon's channel, Statement Design. And if you are free on Wednesday night and you want to come hang out with me and my Flippin' Bunch sisters over at our Flippin' Bunch channel, where we host a weekly Wednesday night live podcast talking about all things creative at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time Zone. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.